Hey, good evening, guys. Hope you're all doing well. Happy Tuesday. It's reset day in Final Fantasy XIV. I got a new dungeon that I unlocked last night, but I have not done yet. Hoping to get this sucker done, plus reset of my weekly reset so I can get more tombstones, which is really good. Yeah. That's kind of what I got going on tonight. Just doing content. And, yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of mellow tonight. Like, everyone is just... no one around right now. Not even in Axiom right now. There's no one in Discord, nothing. I haven't been paying attention to that. As far as we know, it's still taking place tomorrow. Oh, definitely doing some, whatchamacallit, tomorrow. Doing some Ashes of Creation tomorrow. That I'm looking forward to. And Creation Cast. Do two big ticket items that I'm looking forward to doing. Oh, no, I don't care about that quest right now. Well, I actually don't have many quests. Huh. You're not hitting me, you stupid bird. I know what I could do while I'm waiting. We're going to teleport to Elmore. We're going to see what piece of gear I'm going to focus on buying this week with my tombstones. Because at this point for Red Mage, I'm not sure what the max eye level is. I think it's 520, but I could be wrong. And in comparison, like almost everything I'm getting now is like roughly a 10 eye level upgrade. I think literally all my pieces of gear are 510. Okay, 495. So pants would be probably the biggest upgrade. And hat. Not really so much of a fan of that hat. Not really. But the coat, on the other hand, it actually looks pretty damn badass. Design-wise, I actually like the design. As for accessories, 510, 490, 510, 510. Probably the biggest upgrade would probably be to get the ring first. Because that ring would give me a 30 eye level upgrade. On that one section, because this is a 490, and I can afford that this week, so maybe that would be the best bet. Get that first. Now, what's this gear exchange? Oh, this is weapon. 530. Doesn't really look that good. But stat-wise, Tryon, or not Tryon, comparison, it is better than what I currently have. But the Tailkeeper, I can augment a lot harder and probably get all those same stats. And I can still upgrade the Tailkeeper, I think, one more time. I want to see what this is like. Well, that's pretty cool. But how do you get these? Crypt Lurker Tucket. Okay. Ooh, that's very dark. I want to see what these weapons look like. I'm killing time while I'm waiting for the Q to pop. 520. Oh, so this is how you get the Crypt Lurker. Defragmented Tombstone and Moen Token of Revelation. Now, how do you get those tokens of revelation? I'm guessing it's something to do with Eden. Actually, I can figure that out pretty easily. From delivery of Algon Tombstones of Revelation. Moen. Oh, here they are. Okay, so how many do I need to get the thing? To get that Crypt Lurker, I need 10 of those, so that's 1,000 tomes, and then the defragmented tombstone. An artifact Algon technology. Where do you get that from? Blades of Lost Antiquity. Alright. I'll be trying this again. Last time I did try this last night and had the worst healer I've ever dealt with. I seriously rezzed him 6, almost 7 times. What the hell? So we got a Machinist and me. Machinist has pretty decent AoE. My AoE is pretty good too. So this shouldn't be too bad. lot of these mobs remind me of C from Final Fantasy 11. Oh, that hit. That was beautiful. I think the last time I didn't look up at this. Boom. Come on, machinists, join in the fight. Let's go. Dude, I don't get why machinists like literally have their own personal little mech. Oh shit. Boom. Good riddance. Could you say UFO? You know, that's not what they call it in this game. The reuse of old Final Fantasy 11 assets in 14 is astounding. I'm happy they did it because there's a lot of really interesting stuff in 11 that should have made it into this game. Alright. This is as far as I got the last time because the healer before was horrible. Oh, I stand corrected. We made... Yeah, no, that's all we got to is to the first boss. He couldn't do the mechanics. No, you gotta stand up close for this guy. Oh, he's gonna bite the dust. Oh no, he's fine. Just don't stand in front of that. Okay, right here. I ain't gonna look at me. Oof, that machine has almost bit the dust. Ooh, that hurt. Come on, baby, let's go. Easy fight. Especially for first time fighting this guy. He's not that bad. I expected harder. But I am a red mage, so... Red mages kind of have it easy if you pay attention and you pay attention to your gauge and all that stuff. And you balance your second skill with a possible heal. Just like that. Rogue Ninja and Conjurer. I'm going to greed on that just in case. Oh, nope, he got it. Grats to him. Hey, welcome whoever just joined. Hope you're having a great evening. How is Ashes? Dude, it's awesome. We're going to be talking about that tomorrow on Creation Cast over on Mr. Washburn's channel. We do it bi-weekly. So I'm looking forward to talking more about what we've experienced so far. Plus, I'll be able to add tomorrow's content for testing. We're going to be testing every Wednesday till the 1 month long open NDA testing. So I'm looking forward to you guys actually seeing what the game looks like beyond what Steven showed in the monthly videos. Like, he did a video of the Siege combat, which is pretty good. I didn't get a chance to test it, unfortunately, because I didn't know that he was trying to get people in for the testing. It needs some work. They have not actually put in the new rework to the combat yet. We're still using the old system. Plus, we're going to be talking about the departure of lead game designer for the game. Haha, no. That is actually kind of funny you would say that. As someone that did play the game during the beta. I didn't play alpha, unfortunately. That would have been cool. No, it is far better than that. Like, pretty much the issues that are going on in Ashes of Creation right now is rubber banding, which all they can do is just keep on forcing us to test stuff to make that better. And they're not showing any of the actual quest design yet. They're kind of giving us a bunch of generic quests to do because they don't want to ruin story, even for us testers. And honestly, I respect that. I'd rather them not give us the real quest for the game yet, because it's all about kind of testing the game mechanics and getting shit running properly, you know? But yeah, the biggest issue is the rubber banding right now, and server stability, which makes a lot of sense. How are things on good old 11? Have they added Dynamis yet? I did fight Ultimate Weapon yesterday, Diamond Weapon specifically, in this game. It was actually a really fun fight. Kind of can't wait to do the Savage mode of it. Okay. This is the fight where the last person that I did this with failed miserably. Yep, gotta get inside. Now you back away. Learned my lesson the last time I attempted this. Alright, here comes the next part. I forget if it's the sword first or what. I think it might be the sword. Yep. Only the machinist died. I'll res him. There's always got to be someone that dies. Okay, this time I think it's going to be sword first. Or no, it might be... Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot, get out! Okay, I'm good. Oh, this time I'm not good. That's going to hurt. Out. Frickin' machine. Oh! Hey, at least I'm not being the failure this time. No Doku Thump tonight. I don't feel like dying. Yes, sir. There we go, baby. Oh, this is a cool looking place. These crystals almost remind me of like Final Fantasy 3. Oh shit, I pulled too much threat. Tank, get it off me? Okay, I'll focus something else so we... What the hell? He's got to hold threat on more than just one. I think I pull thread a little bit too hard. I'm kind of geared. Gotta quickly kill these things. This one's gonna make it. We're not gonna get there in time. Ooh, nope. What the hell are those things? Actually, those look familiar. They almost look like something from 11. Ah. I ain't gonna hit them first. I'll let him hit them. I'll wait a couple seconds. Alright. He should have sufficient threat at this point that I should be able to go all out. But if I keep critting like this, can't guarantee I'm not going to pull threat again. I don't know. I guess he did it this time. He's good. Alright, I'm not going to go that far this time. Actually, no, I need to. Gotta go all out on these guys. Machinist, wrong one. Come on, man. Damn. I felt like a tickle. I don't think that thing was supposed to hurt me. But, Hawk, how have things been on the server? Any new things that I might have missed? Oh, wow, that was a quick way all the way to the bomb. I thought it was more. Hey, welcome, Kristen. That is an ugly SOB. Merciless Matriarch. I appreciate it. I know you'll be pretty much AFK, but I appreciate it, I do. This was probably one of the quickest dungeons. Kind of like it. I think once I finally catch up on all the story, I'm going to start focusing on doing primals. What do I have a feeling I'm about to get hurt? Yep. I now see how that works. refuse to die. I don't know where's safe. Oh, over here. Oh, okay, I made it out. The 5-hit combo there, nice and big damage, chunky damage. Okay. Oh. Oh, that was a nice corpse. Okay. Not a bad fight once you figure out the mechanics. This is actually a pretty fun fight. Hey, good evening to everyone else that joined. I appreciate you being here. Happy Tuesday. I'm gonna get hit. Oh, Jesus. Hey, Clowny, what's up, man? Okame Light, thank you for the follow. I like this dungeon and this fight. Yeah, this is my first time doing this fight, actually. Welcome to stream, you. I was doing this for the MSQ, so this was kind of like my first time through this. But Okame Light, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the 8-Bit Army. I appreciate it. Give that good old accommodation to the good tank. Yay, more music. I am like a music whore. I love collecting all the music scrolls I can. One day I'll have a house. One day.
This structure must have served an important function. And here are yet more crystals.
I too noted the crystal repository on the way. The Benthos seem to employ them in their spellcasting.
Yeah, so a little bit what I just came back to the game. Oh, damn right. I've tried 7 houses so far. 7. I failed at all 7 of them. And I have more than enough money to buy a house. I've got 17 mil. And that's still poor compared to most people in this game. Especially on a legacy server. So I'm on Hyperion. So yeah. If you do, I think it's worth it, man. There is so much to do in this game. Like, it's kind of hard to get through it all. Unless you literally skip everything. Like, if... Oh, nice. I was one of those good old 1.0 people that was in the beta. Thank you all for joining us at the Adir in these most perilous of times. The summoning of Zodiac, we've been granted a reprieve, yet immeasurable law we have woven may seem. It will not serve to forestall our doom. Kristen, I gotta ask. Alright? And you have the right to not answer this. Are you a girl or a guy? Because your voice tells me guy on Discord, but your name tells me otherwise. And again, you do not need to answer. You have every right to say, I plead the fifth. And I'm not a judgmental person. Okay, fair enough. That's that. I'm not a judgmental person. We don't judge people in this chat.
So, it was they who first summoned Hyperion.
Well, you could take that with the rest of the guildies. They can bend to your will on that kind of shit. I don't do that. Nope. Nope.
Their discussion.
I'm more of the type to be the pun of jokes, and I'm used to that.
For certainty, MSQ never uttered the name, speak though he did.
Hence, I usually die a lot in games, and this is what people spam in my chat constantly. This is all people spam in my chat. Clowny, I still know where you work. Don't make me come there, and he will let me in the back to come kick your ass if I say it's for a good cause.
His power must needs be restrained. And to that end, they call forth she who would serve as his shackles. We now know that it was this Venar to whom they looked for leadership.
Yeah, Kristen, these are all of my emotes. Some of them might be familiar to you, some you might not get. Including the good old Carbulurk.
Served as their headquarters. The presence of such intimate records attests to that. I would hear what else they have to tell us. All of it. Did anyone see the source of the image?
I'm just happy I have a relic weapon. So if I go into the expansion with a relic weapon, I'll be good. But there is higher weapons. I level 530. But I think that's going to require me to run some, extreme, to get enough tomes to get those, the base version of it. It's doable. But I'm not sure if I want to do it. Please, why must it be you? What it called when you, a scholar and a monk, get into a fight? Suck. Ha ha! Good pun. I like that one. But you gotta remember, the monk is the greased up death guy, pretty much, in all actuality. If we use a Family Guy reference, he's the greased up death guy. Yeah. Because don't forget, monks love to use grease lightning.
not strongly imply that Elidibus sacrificed himself to become Zodiark's heart?
Huh.
7 hells. Then who or what are we dealing with?
Okay, that's an interesting plot twist that I just heard. Alright, I know this will not be... Alright, so... With that... You now enter the Amnis Adrin with a party of NPC avatars to make use of this feature, yada yada yada, who gives a crap. Echoes of a Fallen Star. This is the last quest of patch 5.2.
Dare I ask what's going on?
Ah, excellent timing. For me, in any case. We have a problem.
When don't we have a problem?
The vast majority of those gathered here are presently in the employ of the Guard or else one of the facets, and no longer wish to be so. In principle, all are free to change vocation at any time, but a city does require a certain number of people in these positions if it is to continue to function. For the moment, I have asked them to postpone their resignation until such time as replacements can be found. As you may have surmised, we have the Warrior of Light to thank for this.
It's you! The Warrior of Darkness!
Well, what do they got wrong with me?
You understand, don't you? Someone's going to have to look after this place once you're gone. We just want to be ready to do our bit when the time comes.
And not only here, but everywhere. Which is why we've got to get out there and lend a hand to those in need. That's what you did, isn't it? Even if it was just little things at the start. You helped me.
People, chocobos, you name it. Well, yes, and ... Yeah, people, chocobos, and you name it. That's how I would answer.
And we're trying to do the same. They have our sky back. There's no shortage of people who still need help. If we follow in your footsteps, then I choose to believe we too can be heroes one day. Even warriors.
So, Mewfan, what do you play? What's your main class? Dancer, nice. I have Dancer at level 62 right now.
What are we to say to that?
I actually have been working on my Astrologian. He's about to hit 61.
Basic, but to do good, as you have.
White and Astro. My Astrologian is decked out in high tier level 60 gear right now.
Arrogance.
I had a really bad experience with a white mage yesterday, like really bad. That dungeon you just saw me doing, yeah. He was very bad. He died 7 times. Oh, what's about to happen? I had to res him 7 times and the tank left. Which in turn, I responded by saying, yeah, I'm sorry. This looks like 1.0 all over again, the Calamity. by the 12. A star shower. I hear a voice.
You and all.
You and all.
Feel like it's
They,
inside my head.
then why does it feel like it's inside my head? I don't hear anything, and I have the volume up. Hold on. Okay, my headset turned off for some reason. How much have I spent on Final Fantasy?
Did I not tell you, my friends? You are warriors of light.
What do you mean? Subscription-wise, Clowny?
You're back!
Oh, since I started playing. Oh, Jesus. That's hard to say. I bought every digital collector's edition of the game at $70 a pop. The original expansion with that collector's edition was $150.
What you hear is the voice of light itself, and it has blessed you with its power. Welcome to the fold.
I'm a warrior of light.
That's kind of hard to say. How long has this game been out, guys? At least since Realm Reborn? Because I can't really include the original 1.0 because they only made us pay for that for like 3 months. Because, Clowny, like, I pay $12.99 a month per expansion.
Me, the hero.
I started playing in 2.0, truly playing. Came out in 2013. Okay. So it's been 7 years. I think in total taken 1 year off this game. Maybe 2. So if it came out in 2013, 7, 8, I played about 6 years at let's see. We're just going to kind of do a hypothetical. We'll just say $13 times 12 times 6 years. And then there's Heaven's Word, Stormblood, and Shadowbringer, 3 expansions. So, plus 75, plus 75, plus 75, plus 150. So, I've spent total since 2013, in all technicality, $1,311 on this game. In all technicality. If I was totally subbed through a full year, that's how much I would have paid. Which, honestly, isn't that much.
The falling stars, were they your doing? And why do you need warriors of light?
What, am I to reveal my plans simply because you asked? Nay, I think not. Though the stars, I acknowledge mine. A convenient illusion, apt to awaken what little is left of the power that once resided in yours.
Well, that's over 8 years, Clowny. Well, actually over 6 years of constant playing. So there's what they call kind of like an introductory, where you have one character per realm at $12.99 a month. And then if you want to have multiple characters per realm, which honestly I don't recommend, it's $14.99 a month.
And an echo.
And that's all you really get is like an advantage.
But a fraction of what
The $12.99 is all you need.
once possessed.
They give other options, like if you want additional retainers, which are people that will sell your wares on the auction house, hold your gear for you. You can send them out on missions to collect goods for you. They're useful, but that's additional, like, $1 a month type thing if you want to get an extra retainer. Honestly, I don't even see it's worth it. You can get a total of 2 retainers that can hold quite a good amount.
Through the rekindling of memory, I have awoken the ability. Just as Hyperion is wont to do when she has need of new minions.
Like, if I... Oh, $2 per month. Thank you. I was wrong. So, it would bring it up to a normal $14.99 a month if you bought one extra retainer.
Granted solely to her chosen. Yet thou wouldst claim she merely awakeneth the power that men should hearken unto.
Yeah. Muse 100% right on that. It's not really necessary. With the 2 retainers that you can have, that's more than enough.
Her voice. Given the perceived simultaneity of her call and the awakening of her chosen's capacity to hear it, 'tis only natural that we thus attributed the source of the gift. Yet if, in truth, the echo is a prerequisite for hearing her voice, one might surmise that her call never ceaseth, such that all who awaken to their innate gift might receive of the blessing of light at the self-same instant.
I don't know what's going on with my mouse today, but it's acting like really funky.
Witness to this but moments ago.
But, yeah, Clowny,
Our full many
if I were to give you an honest opinion about this game, it is probably one of the easiest games to learn,
And whenever Hyperion
but one of the hardest games to master.
she is quick to pluck comets
It is definitely a theme park MMO,
of the same.
because there is a lot of references to old Final Fantasy games in this and stuff like that. There's a lot of side things you can do, like the gold saucer for fun little mini games. There is the, in a sense, quote-unquote dressing up of your character in any costume way you want,
claim those awakened to the
through Glamour, as it's called, which is the same thing as World of Warcraft's, whatchamacallit, transmog. Same concept.
As you see, I am a warrior of light. And together with my comrades in arms, I shall save the world. Just like you.
I don't get his purpose. Very sadistic in what he's choosing to do. And, Clowny, you definitely get the good storytelling you'd expect from a Final Fantasy. So, if that's something that you like, is really good story, there's a lot of twists and turns, a lot of lore. The whole arc of this game right now is focused on the Zodiac arc, which if you ever played Final Fantasy Tactics, you should know a little bit about what the Zodiac is all about. I kind of did. So, this is the thing. The Echo, you're only supposed to be able to hear it if you were blessed by Hyperion. And Oriange just pointed out that she's always talking, but only those that received her blessing should be able to hear her. Did I get that right, Mew? Or did I get that wrong? I got it wrong. Crap. Alright, I was talking, so that's my own fault there. So, what did I miss? The Echo isn't given to you by Hyperion. Oh, so it's given by the Asians? Is that what he's kind of implying? Well, yeah. That much I surmised. Oh, okay. When you say final days, you're referring to the 7th Umbral era or Calamity? Or in reference to the Amarat? To what destroyed Amarat and led to the Great Sundering. Okay. Alright, yeah, I get it now. And Connie, if you do decide to join, I will gladly help you out with a little bit of starting capital if you join this game. And try to give you some pointers if you need any help with anything. Most people in this game are pretty darn friendly. There's still, like in most MMOs, a couple elitist. Yeah, like Kristen Knox is actually the leader of the free company I'm in. TSS. So if you're able to somehow get on Hyperion, the server I'm on, which the game is crossplay after all, you'll be able to play with us. The echo of who they once were, like a star shower. It's how people awaken to the echo, not Hyperion. Ah. Okay. This is what always Hyperion voice to be heard. Actually, no. From my understanding, I don't play with a controller. But controller or keyboard is just as easy. I think you'd only want a keyboard if you weren't in a voice chat with people to be able to type out what you want to say. So I can't say that you can't play with a controller. I've seen controller players move faster and be more macro intensive than a keyboard player is. Continuous messages so that the moment someone awakens to the echo, she can immediately temper them. Okay. And as we already know, Hyland isn't necessarily a good person. She has her own agenda within her own rights. Ooh, a new eating quest line's available. Yes. And crafting in this game is pretty fun too, Clowny. All the different crafting crafts, you actually like physically go out, gather your materials, and you feel rewarded when you make a piece of stuff for like your house or your apartment. Like after this, I'll go show you guys my apartment, what it looks like. Kind of a little bit of a gothic feel to it. Even though I've got a bunch of new pieces I can put in it, I'm kind of holding off on putting anything in it because I've got better stuff. Look at that water physics. Immaculate. Just kidding. And this game is in 4K, Clowny, especially if you... they're about to release it on PS5, I think. Oh, there's a lot of races. There's the Hyperion, or, here, I'll show you in a sec. I'll show you all the races. I just got to get through these cutscenes first before I show you. Meanwhile, in the Crystal Tower, I mean, yeah. It's gonna shatter, isn't it? Or lose its power.
Foiled again. If I cannot imbue the infernal thing with my power via magical means, we may need to devise a way to infuse the vessel with my blood after all.
With his blood?
Art thou unwell?
So this guy, actually I won't tell you. If you plan on playing, I don't want to ruin any story.
Perhaps a brief respite. It wouldn't do to overtax yourself.
I love those characters. Old Final Fantasy Tactics characters. This person right here is from Tactics.
And given to stubbornness, I'm afraid. Especially when I have a stake in the outcome.
Oh, what broke you? Yeah, I know. I had so many mixed emotions when that happened. I almost kind of teared up a bit. Man, Garomod is messed up. Look at him pulling the Jojoro with the jacket on the back from JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. Yes, I had to make the reference because he just kind of looks like that right now. Yep.
The dream again.
Meanwhile, in the source.
A recurring dream. They do so fascinate me. Might I trouble you for the details?
Can't wait to find out who this is. Please don't ruin it.
I've always dreamed of it. Fire falling from the heavens, and the city, nay, the whole world ablaze. Indeed. Could Emmett Selk have found a way? Precious few possess memories of the final days. The final days. Why, yes. Admittedly, my knowledge is mostly second-hand, but if you are interested, I will gladly tell you the tale.
It sounds like someone I defeated a while ago.
The world's end.
way more heroes. Okay, before I continue, for the sake of Clowny, let us show him the different characters. I'm gonna have to go to a new world because, yeah, can only have one character per world with my thing. So, let's create a new character. No, we're not going to use a template. Just to show you all the different ones. So there's the Hyper, the Elzian, the Lalafell. There's your little people. Makote, both male and female, of course. All these have male and female for the most part. The Rogadin, which is pretty much the Gulkas from Final Fantasy XI. The Aura. The Rothgar, which are a new race technically to Final Fantasy. No, they're not. I think they were in 13 or 12. And the Vera. The Vera in the new expansion, Clowny, they're going to introduce the male version of the Vera also. Just as a little bit of a hint. The Ronso from 10. Oh, okay. You still here, Clowny? Because I'm doing this for you, my friend. Mew Fangirl, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the 8-Bit Army. So, race, class, unique stance. So these are all the different races right now that are available. They'll be doing a male Vera. Veras were from Final Fantasy, as I said before, 12. We got the Rothgar, the Aura, which are kind of like dragon people of sorts. They're very moody, edgy. Rogadins, Makotes, Lalafell, Elzian, and I call them Hyper? I forget how you say them. 12, well, yeah, I know tactics, but the first time for the mainstream people that did not play tactics saw it in 12. Because tactics was an excellent game, but it wasn't given enough publicity. Alright, so we're going to skip out of that, go back to my world. Primal, Hyperion, Legacy. So, here, it actually says in my bottom right, total days that I've been subscribed, 1,350 days. We heard you, Kristen. I've been subscribed pretty long. Pretty long. If I never took a break, I would have been subscribed even longer. And, Clowny, probably your next question you're going to ask is, how many classes are there? I like Makote. You can customize their tail length, their ears, tattoos, all that kind of stuff. I don't want to know my playtime. / playtime. It's probably not very high because of the times I've taken break. 86 days, 15 hours, and 57 minutes total game time. So as for classes, here are all the different classes you can be, Clowny. Of course, some of these are not geared up to their advanced job. Like Gladiator turns into a Paladin, Marauder into a Warrior, Dark Knight's Dark Knight, Gunbreaker, these are all your tanks. Conjurer becomes White Mage. Scholar is a Scholar, Astrologian is an Astrologian. Monk, Dragoon, Rogue is formerly Thief, I think. Samurai. I believe it. Bard is a ranger before you unlock its advanced job. Machinist, dancer, thaumaturge turns into black mage. Arcanist turns into summoner. Red mage, and then blue mage is... We don't talk about blue mage. Blue mage is just blue mage. I'm disappointed so heavily with what they did to blue mage. It's just... No. They should have made it a real job. Not some half-ass job. Arcanist turns into summon... No. Yeah. I think Scholar turns into that fairy class, the one that's got the fairy for heals. Arcanist turns into Summoner. Yeah. True. Can you be a mage that uses swords? Well, look at me. I am a mage that uses a sword. I'm a red mage. Jack of all trades, master of none. I can use both white and black magic and some red magic, and I can slice and dice with my sword. The only other class that uses a sword, well, actually two, that technically use magic. Dark Knight as a tank can use magic. Gunbreaker technically uses physical and magic. Gladiator turns into a paladin, but he's a sword and board. But yeah, Red Mage would be the closest one. If you're someone that wants to be able to get up close and slice and dice, then jump backwards in awesome fashion, I'd say Red Mage, if that's your cup of tea. That's what I'm playing right now. Dude, my mouse is, like, acting really stupid tonight. It's really kind of annoying me. Keeps jumping. Well, yeah, Paladin uses magic, but not that bad. No, I'll actually show you what the Dark Knight looks like. Dark Knight is a tank in this game. It generates hate through dark magic attacks. Here. Oops. My Dark Knight is not very high. Where is he? Insufficient armory space? Oh, come on. I never have enough armory space. This is always an issue. Yep, always an issue. We'll just do that real quick. Oh, I must have sold some of his gear by mistake. But this is a Dark Knight in a nutshell. Let me put some type of gear on him so he doesn't look stupid. What the hell happened to all my other gear? Whatever. I just got something on for the time being. So Dark Knight uses a big sword, pretty much. He's all about magical attacks and stuff like that, and Siphon Strike, Unleash, deal unaspected damage with a potential of 150 to all targets around you. A Dark Knight will run in, he'll use an AoE skill to pull hate on everything, and then he'll just be spamming dark magic skills to deal damage. Like blood weapon, restore MP upon landing weapon skills or spells. Yeah, there's a lot of different choices. This is what Blue Mage looks like. They hold a cane in their hand and stuff like that. And you go out in the world, you learn skills, but they're kind of a gimmick class. Oh, there's Paladin, but again, I don't have any gear for him right now. I don't know why. Dark Knight. Well, I must have sold my pants by mistake. Oops. Dragoon's really fun. Oh, Arcanist. I was like, hold on, why do I have an Arcanist? I don't play Arcanist. My Dancer. Which is a pretty fun class. I just haven't really screwed around with it too much. Yes, they do. They use spears. Here's Samurai. This was my main for Stormblood expansion. So this was my most geared character for a while. Thoroughly enjoyed him. Dragoons, they're all about positional damage. You'll want to... You're pretty much trying to keep up your Blood Dragon gauge up at all times to maximize your damage. They are like a very intense, multi-combo skilled base class. But they're rewarding if you can master them. Alright, I'm gonna go to the Docile. Washburn! What up, man? Dragoons are fun. They really are. They definitely take a lot of mastery to do, but their jump, high jump, and I imagine they get super jump. They are a force to be reckoned with, but there is downtime between their heavy damage skills. But you can also link yourself to another target to increase that target's strength as long as they're close to you. And your own. Well, Washburn, I look like I'm part of the Resistance. Oh, that's because I am part of the Resistance. And I've got my shiny weapon to boot. Yeah, so Clowny, once you get around to level 76, position, like, where you stand really matters heavily. Because that will indicate how strong your attacks are going to be. Like, it might say you need to stand behind the target to deal bonus damage of sorts. And if you don't, you're not going to do as much damage or be as efficient. But that's kind of part of the fun of playing Dragoon. So Washburn, you ready for tomorrow? You ready for Creation Cast? Which, by the way, for those that are new to this channel, tomorrow, instead of me streaming on my channel, we're going to be on Mr. Washburn's channel doing Creation Cast. It is a show... live podcast about Ashes of Creation, a brand new MMO RPG in development by Intrepid Studio. So if you're interested in at least learning about the game, come on by his stream tomorrow, give him a follow. and you can listen to us ramble on about the game that we're passionate about. Sorry I keep skipping all these. It's just kind of, these are filler quests. They're not as important to me as the legitimate quests. Because I am only at the beginning of patch 5.3. I've got 2 full patches to go through. When's Ashes of Creation come out? It's only in Alpha 1 testing right now. So I would hypothetically say, Clowny, Ashes of Creation's coming out probably within the next year and a half. Hypothetically. If they keep developing at the pace that they're going and they keep hiring... Ooh, excuse me. They keep hiring new people, we might be able to get to that point. Like in a year and a half. Maybe. Like, again, hypothetically. So right now, well, I'm in alpha testing. Me, Mr. Washburn, and many of our other guild members are heavily focusing on getting the core game to a good point where they can start working on other things like naval battle and open world raids and open world dungeons and the crafting system and the 56 different class combinations in the game you can play. There is a lot of things to be worked on in the game, and there's no, whatchamacallit, there is no board, there's no investors that he needs to care about. The game is being run at Stephen Shree's own pace, because he's fully funding the damn game himself. Supposedly, and Mr. Washburn might be able to correct me on this, he's already put 30 mil of his own capital into the game to fund it. And that's not including all the money that's been put forth by the community through the Kickstarter and all of those of us that have purchased the Alpha 1 access at $500 a pop. You can call me a whale, because I hate to say it, kind of feels like I am. I'm not simping the game, I just like the game. Well, I can tell you this much for Ash. Well, you're going to look up gameplay for what? Final Fantasy? Or Ashes? Because I'll tell you right now, the gameplay is not representative of what it will be. They just kind of put a placeholder in. So take it with a grain of salt what you see. That's what I want to say. I'm just making sure. There has been a lot of naysayers of the Ashes of Creation community that are like, oh, the game doesn't look good, the combat looks like ass, and this and that and this. It's like, you realize this is not the final combat system for the game. I'm looking forward to the crafting system. But a topic that I hope to discuss soon is something that any Final Fantasy fan knows, XP loss system. Which it actually exists here in Final Fantasy XIV. There is a form of XP loss in the resistance front thing. You lose merit, which can actually, if I'm not mistaken, de-level you in the resistance. And then also Eureka, you lost XP, you could de-level and stuff like that. So in Ash's Creation, there's something called XP debt. If you die from like anything, falling off a cliff, drinking a vial of something that you shouldn't have, which I kind of did that, and you die, you'll, let's say hypothetically, lose 3,000 experience. You have to grind out that 3,000 experience back before you can start gaining experience again. And say you die multiple times, that's going to get worse and worse and worse. Okay, then let me rephrase that. For the Eureka, you could de-level in Eureka, because that was based off of Final Fantasy XI. I thought you could D-rank in the Bajora, because I've died so many times there. I'm only ranked 10 right now. I gotta work on that some more. But I want to catch up my main scenario so I can get more done. Dude, I've tried for this thing so many effing times. I hate that one. I hate that. I'm gonna try it when I fall down this time. But I bet you I'm gonna fail again. I can never seem to jump off and get that right. Hey, once you reach rank 10, that's when the fun begins. The raid is merciless. What the?
Why am I... Was it you who called me here?
Oop, echo. I think it requires sprint. It does, but you can't overshoot it. You gotta be careful. Seed of Elvius, the emissary, and by the name shall you ever act and be guided. Action be guided.
So you peered into my memories. No matter. You will have found little of import. But I see you intended to summon me here no more than I intended.
Yeah, that jump is brutal. I hate it. There's so many jumps I've failed at. But I can say confidently I've made to the top of the Kugane Tower 3 times. That's an excitement within that. And that one stinks.
What fool would relinquish his weapon on the eve of battle? That which I do is no different from that which you have done so many times, Warrior of Darkness. I arm myself, I hone my skills, I make ready to vanquish my enemy. You. You who have murdered my brothers, who have taken their selfless labors in service to the one true world and turned them to ash. Only in death shall you serve any purpose. The Conqueror charged me to
Is-
save mankind
So,
the very star upon
Clowny, after I'm done with this, I'm gonna bring you guys over and show you that tower, Clowny.
and
I ain't doing it right now because I think I will have a nervous breakdown if I do it again. But it is a great accomplishment to get to the top of that because it's a breathtaking view.
destroy you body and soul. All else must wait. Ere long I will come for you, warrior of darkness, and I will save the world. One last matter. I bore witness to your final struggle with MSQ. It seemed as if he saw something familiar in you. As if he mistook you for another.
Calls me his new old friend.
No. I recall not of whom he spoke. Mayhap I never knew you.
The voice acting in this game's good. Even if the lip sync is kind of off, voice acting's still very good.
I wasn't aware you already had a guest. If the conversation is constructive, I shall not intrude.
Who's there? Oh.
But if you seek to stir up trouble, Elizabeth, then I must insist you leave at once.
Though you lack her blessing, your soul is surprisingly dense.
It's gonna look just as good, if not equal, because it'll support 4K resolution.
Worry not. I seem to be unharmed.
He planted something in him. He's gonna... Something's gonna be wrong with him. There's no way in hell his hand's getting corrupted.
This is my own doing, the consequence of my recent exertions. It is the Tower's way of compensating me for the demands I have placed on it. Rest assured, it is no great inconvenience at present. Indeed, I told Beck Lug as much, but they would not be persuaded and sent me away to rest. No need to make a fuss. Strange as it may sound, I consider it something.
Oh, it's walk off? What do you mean walk off?
Brave souls who saw me delivered unto the first once said that the world shall ever have a place for tales of heroism, so long as we have need of inspiration in our lives. Though he and his fellows had no way of knowing whether their mad scheme would amount to anything, they knew that the attempt alone would inspire hope, or so they hoped.
RP walk? So you mean like slow walk off, not like not walk normal speed? You mean like slow walk?
They said they would find a means to save our God's forsaken world, just as soon as they had sent me on my way. Said it with such confidence.
Okay.
For a fleeting moment, I half believed.
This guy who's voicing this, such a good actor.
Such courage in the face of unrelenting despair. For a long time, it was more than I could bear to remember. But having come this far, having sent full many on their way myself, I see things more clearly. To take action is to hope. To believe, to choose to believe, is to take the first step towards a brighter future.
Oh, I don't have a numpad.
Why do I tell you?
Here's my keyboard.
Because I
No
wouldn't
numpad.
a little recklessness.
I have a tournament keyboard.
Needless to say,
But I created a button to turn into a walk.
when all is said and done, I will ask yet another favor.
You're both here. Oh, thank goodness.
What now?
What's wrong?
It's Thancred. He's collapsed.
Oh no. Don't tell me he's gone into the internal slumber. Alright. Take more money. I don't want to have to climb back down here. Okay, hopefully it's just talk, talk, talk. Someone failed the jump. Ha ha ha! I got it. Thank you for the RP walk. That worked out perfectly. Now I dance. I did it. But yeah, so to answer your question, Clowny, it should look as good as this, if not better. I have everything set, let's see, graphic-wise, I have it set to UI 4K, but right now, because I'm streaming, I can't show you what it's like in max settings. If it was non-max settings, if I wasn't streaming, it would look immaculate. So, if I'm playing on standard desktop for stream, imagine what it looks like in max settings when I'm not streaming. It looks a lot better. Alright, gotta cast res on her. Invalid target, I can't res her. Oh, White Mage. I have no hatred for White Mage. As long as they know how to move. I think it's a habit as a healer and as someone that does healing every once in a while. Healers have this tendency to not move and finish that healing cast before they move. They don't think about their own safety. They think about keeping the other people alive at the own cost to their life. In all technicality, why am I being followed? I'm getting hugged. What did I do? Considering I was doing Leviathan Unreal earlier today, I think I know how to move. I can only hope. Leviathan is something you need to know how to move. Actually, no, the ultimate moving one, in my opinion, not including the ultimate weapon extreme or whatever it's called challenge, is Titan. Old school Titan. Old school Titan back in the day was the hardest thing for anyone in this community to handle because the movement requirements was ridiculous. And if you weren't like spot on with your movements, you were dead. Clowny, I recommend, just for shits and giggles, look up some YouTube videos of some of the extreme encounters of the primal fights in this game. They're pretty damn cool. And also pretty damn hard. I love Titan. I got really good at it. Oh my god, I'm going back to the Rising Stone. Been a while. I did too. I did too. Is that person dressed up as Unalesca? Yep. Oh, but with kitty cat mask. I like that design. That's actually pretty cool. She's got a bell for her neck. That is actually a pretty good costume design. I like that. Tramara. When I see that mask, it makes me think of Demon Slayer. Which I'm a huge fan of anime, by the way, for those that don't know. I am a weeb. I will fully admit it. I will not deny it. They're taking a turn for the worst. Krill hardly had a moment to rest these past few days. Shouldn't even want everyone to worry, so we've been keeping it quiet. Oh, but listen to me. I call myself a receptionist. I haven't even bothered to ask you why you're here. I was going to say, I actually... Where is it? Oh, Creation Cast is talking. Well, testing shifted. Uh-oh. Schedule update. This week's spot test is now planned for Thursday and Friday. I'm going to miss the Friday one. In addition, weekly spot testing has been shifted to Friday moving forward. You can now see the full schedule update. Oh. Well, that's not a bad thing, and I'll have to look at that later. So it looks like I'm not testing Ash's Creation tomorrow. I'm going to be doing it this Thursday. You saw me using, by the way, is a reference to Fire Emblem Awakening. The character is a sage, so totems and stabs, but she's got a staff in her official art, so white mage. Okay, that makes sense. I actually never got a chance to play Fire Emblem. I played the mobile version, but that's it. I never really kind of got into it.
Excuse us.
Ooh, it's really dark and dreary in this room. This has to be Krill's room.
This way.
Oh, man.
I would rather you hadn't seen this.
I'm sorry. We have urgent tidings.
No, I'm not angry with you. On the contrary, I know full well how hard everyone has been searching for a way to return home. And I had hoped to afford you the time you needed. But given our friend's present state, perhaps it was for the best that you came.
They're all over in the source right now. They're souls, more or less, for those that are wondering. So they're in a perpetual dead state over here.
Stiff and cold, all of them. As if they were made of wax, barely alive at all. And they had been doing so well. Save for occasional signs of etheric instability, they appeared to be in passable health. Then, quite without warning, things took a turn for the worse. A change for which even Master Matoya could offer no explanation. She could only remind me that the soul is yet an unknown frontier, and that much and more lies beyond our ken.
By the way, Clowny, you're not set with the way your character looks. You can change their hairstyle,
We remain positive.
color, you can change tattoos, all that kind of stuff. Nothing's set in stone. So when you make a character on this game,
Why?
you're not stuck with what you chose.
Quelling a fluctuation in
Except for the race and the gender. That's the only thing. Unless you want to pay money for a potion to change your race and gender.
weakened, they have remained relatively stable. I believe I may leave my post for a moment. So come, let me hear your tale outside.
It's okay, Daku. They'll all be okay. It's all good. You get a free Fantasia for completing the Praetorium as long as you don't some story skip past it. I actually have, I think 2 Fantasias on me. One from the original 1.0 Collector's Edition. I have a Fantasia from that. And another one that I received, I forget for what reason I received it. But I've got 2 of them. Food for soul. How far in am I? Food for soul. Ugh. You gotta burn through these. I'm almost up to my next dungeon unlock. Lalafels are kind of cool, and you can make a male Lalafell as well as a female Lalafell. Oh, yeah, it's probably from a veteran reward. And they stopped doing the veteran rewards because they stopped coming up with ideas. Oh, I didn't know that. That's good to know. If I ever really want to punish myself. I don't want to start another server unless I really, really gotta. What do you think the reason was that they stopped? I love this car. It was well worth putting all the effort into getting that damn thing. stopped doing it because they realized it. If they kept making them, they were going to be locking something behind multi-year paywalls. Going to hate that. I don't know about that, in my opinion, because I don't know. When I think of that, I think of it's paying respect to those that have been in it for the long haul, and the real long haul. That's just my opinion, though. Like, I look forward to every, like, reward I got from that. Because it made me realize I'd been playing the game for X amount of years, and they were kind of giving me a present as a thank you for continuing the support.
We have visited every region and
I like the achievement point system.
throughout the realm.
Lest a grave predicament be made to seem hopeless, it should be noted that they are of inferior rank. Black masked minions who answer to the red.
Yes, a gaggle of schemers attempting to exploit recent events to sow the seeds of petty conflict. Fortunately, nothing of any great concern has come of their meddling just yet.
We also encountered a number of the Crystarians' former defenders, busily solving this problem and that in a bid to become warriors of light.
Their zeal is to be applauded. It is but a pity I cannot encourage them.
Not knowing Elidibus set them upon it, no. Both the troubles to be solved and the villains to be vanquished are his doing too, like as not. And so, with apologies to the aspiring warriors of light, I believe it best that we deal with the Ascians quickly and quietly.
I quite agree.
But tell us, what news from the source?
But it wasn't going to be fair for new players. I think they said that interview. Oh, that's fair enough. Because, yeah, I guess that makes sense. For new players, you kind of can't expect them to catch up to veteran players on a system that's not possible to catch up. You'll forever be behind those players that have spent years paying the sub to get all these rewards.
About the spirit vessel. Have you made any?
We have, as it happens. One moment.
They made progress on the spirit vessels?
The red stones. Then this doth mean.
For the benefit of all, permit us to explain.
He used his own blood.
As you will recall, using white auracite as our starting point, we fashioned a vessel for mind and memory both. Yet, though it served this purpose admirably, the process of imbuing it with one's complete essence proved a somewhat thornier proposition. Simply put, the memory would not accompany the mind, and so we looked to the Allegan's mastery of memory transference for a solution.
This approach was not without its own complications, however, relying as it does upon blood, which inanimate objects notably do not possess. We duly explored methods of suffusing the vessel with drops of the aforementioned. Alas, our painstaking experimentation succeeded only in making me feel faint, and singularly failed to imbue the crystal with the necessary properties. It was then that an idea occurred to me, namely that we might fuse the vessel not with normal blood, but with my crystallized essence.
He used his own life force.
You're doing this for our sakes. So far be it from us to complain. But don't think we haven't noticed what's happening to your arm.
It falls well short of offering up my life in exchange for yours, which was your only stipulated prohibition, as I recall. And it is but a small price to pay for delivering you home.
Characters. Oh, I know.
I know if this grisly addition will serve as a suitable conduit for the subject's memory. Although not soon enough to warrant your waiting, the test is like to take a while.
Let us be off then. We have Asians to attend to, among other things.
Forgive me, but I count 6 vessels, and there are only 5 of us.
Who else is coming?
One is for testing purposes. I will personally use it to see whether the crystal functions as it should.
Oh, okay.
And if it does, wouldn't that mean that your soul could also return to the source?
Yes. In theory, at least.
I thought he couldn't go far away from the crystal tower, though.
Between your circumstances and mine. While your corporeal forms want for souls, my past self does not. Mayhap our essences would blend, or mayhap they would curdle. There is no telling what might occur.
And you'd be willing to take that risk?
I would.
I see.
He's willing to sacrifice himself. She's not happy with that. He says it with a smile on his face. Most of them were pleased with that revelation. Okay. We're like 2 quests away from being able to get to the next dungeon. Okay. So, Mufan, do you have a house? Have you succeeded at the challenge? Or like myself, have you failed, unfortunately?
Excellent. I had intended to speak with you alone.
What now?
None of my doing, lest you misunderstand. The link between our body and soul wavers. I know not what you hoped to find here, but it will avail you naught to learn of our past.
Y'shtola is always getting herself in trouble. How wrong they were. Huh.
It fades. Fades away into oblivion. Does the world no longer have need of me? No. I am Elidibus, and I will fulfill my duty. Sundered though you may be, you fought for the world's salvation. For hope. Hope. It swells within me, empowers me. Now I may carry out my mission. And yet, why do I yearn for this? Why do I struggle so?
What? He stole her.
I shall take her into my safekeeping. If you want her back, you will do as I asked. Show me your strength. I will take your measure.
Really?
I have prepared a suitable arena. You need but ride the flow of ether.
Okay. Alright, bring it on. Let's see what I gotta do. Can't be anything that hard. It's eye level 490 and I'm 504. But I am starting to get up to the point where it's up to my skill level. You're familiar with this place? I believe this. Remember Emerus. Oh, am I gonna fight him? Proceed to the capital. I tire of your games. Alright. Forward here, we shall see how strong you've become. Hold on, do I hear what I hear? That's Susan Calloway. Oh, really? That's messed up. Fighting the old school Yada, Paplamio, and all the rest. That's so messed up. That just hurt me a little bit inside, just doing that. Now what? No. What now? Oh, I got no problem beating these guys. Good riddance. I beat these guys so many freaking times, it's not even funny. Susan Calloway always gets me in the feels. Who's these? Oh. Oh, this scene. I literally felt so sad because I started in Ul'dah. Oh, these guys. Yeah. Oh, what now? Oh, I just got chills. At least I don't have to fight them. Dragon Song just hit differently, a different note. Oh, man. Take a scorch to the face. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, no. No, I wouldn't want to. Yep, I agree. I totally agree with you on this. Harbor all manners of motivation. No! Oh. The Ice Queen. Yeah, like, come on. Nidhogg. Oops, I accidentally did a hard cast. Yeah, no, thank you. No, thank you. Cut the crap. I'm a red mage, man. Come on, I'm forever moving. That fight I actually kind of enjoyed. For heroes such as you, there's only ever conflict. Yes. But hey, you gotta remember, Dragoons became cool again as soon as Heavensward came out. Dragoons were badass. Because anyone that ever played 11 knew that Dragoons were known as LOL Dragoons. They weren't cool. The beginning of Stormblood. Because, yeah, Dragoons were known as LOL Dragoons in Final Fantasy XI. I played it, other people played it, we all knew it wasn't that good unless you had very, very specific gear in 11. And then in this game, it became badass. Bugga, bugga, bugga!
The sun cannot be extinguished.
Sad to kill those guys. No, it will never be all Dragoon forever. Dude, I swear to God, I thought he died. I was so sad when that happened. Oh, Hien and... oh, man. Where'd she go? Ow! I did not want to fight Hien. I gotta stop hard casting. That was accidental. Okay, the Dragoon made them cool. Having your own little dragon was always cool. I fought you in the flesh. 'Twas I who trumped. Will you turn the tables? Oh, crap. Who didn't love their pet? Is that all? I enjoyed this fight. Well, actually, I'm formerly from a private server called Wings XI, which, if you're still looking for the old school feels of a private server, that stops just before they added Abyssia. There's a link to their Discord. It's a pretty big community, and Ninja plays there too. Not that he should be a driving force, honestly. This might requires a fair measure to compare, like, with... like, yes. What now? What else is he gonna toy with my heart on? I shall just have to test you myself. Come on, Daku. Show me what you can do. Fallen warrior. If I must. Alright, let's start this out right. I'm gonna have to heal myself between cast. I agree, because he was definitely a friend to the Warrior of Darkness. Crap. Oh, that was a nice Scorch. Soul release. Oh, jeez. It's going this way. Yeah, I ain't messing with this. Crap. Smallest little sliver to avoid. Oh, crap. Red Mage, Joe, you can't beat me. Come on. Oh, I know I am. I've got a website open next to me. After this, I talk to Y'shtola for the next part. Oh. Dude, he's actually starting to hit a little bit hard. That's kind of annoying. Lands of Old. I see where it's coming, so I'm not afraid. Oh, crap. Oh, I'm good. Oh, I don't have... Oh. Crap. He's gonna hit me with this one. Or not. Dude, the timer was off on that. It should have actually hit me. The timer had gone up before I made it to the outside. 1%. Good riddance. I was actually starting to get low on mana, but I hadn't used Lucid Dreams yet, so I would have been fine, honestly. But that was a good fight. It'd be interesting to see if they ever did a extreme mode of that.
You have grown stronger since last we fought. The result of your trials in the first, no doubt.
I don't know.
Have you finished?
Ah, Y'shtola.
My apologies. I freed myself as soon as I awoke. Rather too late, I see. Now, Elidibus, if you have ceased trading blows, I would trade words with you. I have a theory, you see. One concerning that which you seek to accomplish. It stems from who, or rather what, you truly are. A primal.
Yeah, she's a very capable damsel in distress slash not damsel in distress.
Created Zodiac to deliver the star from destruction. If the magic that brought him forth is the precursor of what we know as summoning, then Zodiac would have been instilled with a presiding desire.
Oh.
I found it among the records at Anida, and it came as no surprise. Were I faced with the world's destruction, I too would wish for the same. Salvation.
It's still sad that she lost her eyesight and she's using ether to see.
How you came to be separated from him is less clear. But if you are a fragment of his being, it stands to reason a desire for the world's salvation would drive you.
Huh.
Thus did you seek to inspire the masses to rise up as warriors of light, going so far as to use Ardbert as a symbol of hope.
Y'shtola right on the nose, like usual.
Correct on all counts. Such is my nature, and such are my methods. I have aided heroes. I have made them. I have even become them. This served not only to strengthen me, but also to facilitate the work of my brothers.
If I had to choose a waifu, she would be my waifu. I don't care about any other anime girl. She'd be the waifu. Too perfect in all senses.
Then you will be all too familiar with the fickleness of mankind. We change, we forget, and what little we do remember becomes twisted and fragmented over time.
But a high second would be Major Kusanagi from Ghost in the Shell. But she's all cyborg, so that might be problems with that.
But are you yourself free of these foibles? As the last witness of the final days, do you remember everything that was lost? Or even the things you cared about?
Get to the point.
True.
The primal is shaped by the hope that fuels it. Even should this hope be something as simple as the world's salvation, it is the collective desire of innumerable disparate souls crying out for deliverance.
It used to be, I'm forgetting her name because she's long past and she became the new girl in this expansion. She gave up her body to become the avatar of another new girl. I used to love her more. Understandable. I can believe. I can agree with you on that.
Your question is irrelevant. No matter how much I should change, no matter how much I should forget, I shall ever remember my duty. At times I stand with my brethren. At times I stand against them. All that I might steer mankind and the very star upon their true course. For Elidibus is my name and my mission, guiding my every deed. But enough talk. You have shown me sufficient proof of your might. As I am now, I would struggle to defeat you. Yet I have still to play all of my cards. If I could offer you some semblance of sport, your lessers would pose no threat to me. Would you not agree, warrior of darkness?
Hey, at least he admits that he would struggle to defeat me if he could. Alright, Faded Memories. The next one should be called Converging Lights. Well, once I get through this cutscene. What's that? Isn't that the warrior crest? Peculiar crystal. Oh, this is the quest before the dungeon. Peculiar crystal lies on the floor. Upon its surface, an array of lights twinkling like a tiny constellation of stars. I hope the things you're looking at doesn't spoil what the trial boss is. Day 4 bring honor to the seat of... So it seems. I don't know. Constellation crystal. Oh, 3 more. I'm gonna skip the cutscenes because I can't see it being that overly important. More crystals. Just gonna zip through all these crystals because I can do it quickly. Getting through these as quickly as humanly possible is the hardest thing. This one seems different. I will leave it. As the brilliant radiance of life, replaced by a sickly glow of malformed. I missed that. Went too quick. There's to be an end, for you love the stars will all our being. No, I will not suffer to be so. I will not suffer to be so. Okay. I can do that. How good of you to remember. Haha, I see you've been collecting stars. Speak of those crystals, they are constellation etched upon them, yes? In the heavens those stars shine, their guiding lights down upon the lives below. Fitting symbols for constellation of the 14. Would you not agree? As you will have gathered, each crystal bears an account of the life of a member of the Covenant as remembering of unsundered. Least you worry, they are our concept. They are far too incomplete to be so, but they suffice for imbuing memories within sundered souls, that they might be restored to their office. Keep them. I'm sure etched soul wouldn't mind. Well, unfortunately, I've already seen what it is, because, like, right next to the chat right now, it's right there, but I don't know what it is, so I'm not going to read into it. I know better. Converging lights. Oh, we're going back to Elmore. My favorite place.
Forgive us our lateness. Master Chai, my congratulations on your appointment. By all accounts, you are a capable mayor.
Oh, I have capable friends, my lady. I must say, it's good to see you looking hale and whole again.
The credit for that lies with my own capable friend, without whom I might never have escaped my abductor.
She would have escaped the abductor on her own. Give it a little bit of time. Y'shtola is a crafty individual.
A primal? I suppose that would explain why Elizabeth has been fostering faith in the Warrior of Light. While you were enjoying your audience with the Wandering Heart of Zodiac, we were busy dispatching the last of the Black Master Asians, a task which proved almost insultingly easy. Formidable though we undoubtedly are, they were obviously sent to provide encouragement for budding heroes. One cannot help but wonder how many times the ploy has been used before.
Master Chai, you mentioned that the people of Calusia are similarly enamored of the Warrior of Light.
Indeed. Though it's hardly surprising given the state of the world. Many are still struggling to find a purpose, and it's only natural that they should take comfort in the tales.
Then the fever has spread to every corner of Norvrent. We may have dealt with his black-masked minions, but it is plain Elidibus has yet to show his hand.
No, he hasn't shown his hand yet, that's for sure.
Oh my! What a spectacular sky!
Her colorful commentary, like usual. What's gonna happen? Again with the falling stars?
Another star shower.
Wait, is that?
Whoa.
Amarant!
Did you hear that? That voice calling out? No, I didn't hear anything, but... Why do I feel so... like I've lost something dear to me? Does Elidibus seek to awaken more people to the Echo with clearer visions of the final days?
And who might you be?
What the hell? What the hell's going on now?
Whoever they are, they've come for our heads. No, you don't. Ha! They are not of flesh and blood.
I know this magic. The rings are like unto those that the Exarch did employ in our summoning.
Are you saying the Exarch is summoning them?
Nay, yet the similarity can be no mere coincidence.
Danger?
Should we make a stand here, or retreat to the Crystarium?
Retreat to the
Either turns
Crystarium?
around us, more of them will appear ere long. To stay would only place innocents in harm's way. We must fight this battle elsewhere.
Wait! Take one of our airships. You can decide what to do on your flight to the Crystarium.
You are a capable leader in your own right, Master Chai. The citizens of Yulmore chose well.
It's settled then. To the airship.
The Hero's Gauntlet's now accessible. Huh. Now here's a question. Is this one quick? Or should I save it for tomorrow? Ooh, it gives a good chunk of Algan Tomes. I wonder. Oh, this was the last one to get the 80 dungeon roulette. Finally. Screw it. If I can queue up quickly enough. Less than 5 minutes. Okay, so let's hope that we get it. I don't do the helpers. I hate that idea. Honestly, I really hated that they added that whole concept. That's straight out of Final Fantasy XI. Ouch. 3K repair bill. Not a fan. But I got my money back. So whatever. But there is something I want to do here. Where is it? Where's the mender guy? Materia mender. Here, melder. Ah, that's okay. Okay, I might regret putting all this in, but whatever. Ooh, nope, can't do that. Spell speed, yes. I like me my spell speed. Why not? I'm gonna lose all these anyway, so I don't even care. When I go to upgrade it again. More crit. Can never have enough not too much crit. I love me my crit. Nope, nope, not doing that. Alright. I think I got enough direct hit socketed into this thing. Overkill on the direct hit. Crazy to actually see the star shower like that. Well, maybe, well, I'd say maybe have a reason to level up on this server. Cast Glamour. Is there anything worth glamoring? Blue Mage coat's actually really cool looking. I like that gear, but it's meh. Gotta give them credit when it comes to the gear design. I like almost everything they created for this game, gear-wise. Almost. Almost. I gave too much credit. Oh, there we go. I distracted myself long enough. Alright, let's see what we got going. Freaking dragoons dropping out of the sky. Jesus Christ. I level 500 now. Well, I'm only 4 less than my norm. Oh, he's one of those guys that just pulls as much as humanly possible. Alright, I'll just use scatter. It's the only type of AoE I've got. It's good AoE. Convenient boulder falls. Amber Valley. Ooh. I should have known better. I should have known he was gonna frickin' pull. Damn, the golems got messed up. Freaking dragoon. Damn, nice golem. Spectral Thief. Oh, shoot. Okay, didn't know that was going to happen. I've actually been tempted to level up Ninja and, like, learn it. kind of tempted, but at the same time, like, trying to do all those hand signs and everything, I feel like it's hard as hell. Which I think is the only reason it's kind of scared me away from trying it. What's the gear in here? 475? The eye level's 500? Kind of expected higher. Oh, my headset wants to die. No! That's what I get for using it 2 days in a row without charging it. He turned them all into frogs. Wasn't paying attention. Sorry, group. The moment I stop AoEing, stuff dies slowly. Oh, we do have a dancer, though, I think. Yeah? Yeah? Ah! What did I do to deserve a rain of light? Alright, next boss fight. Spectral Necromancer. That's not even a class in the game. That's a class in Ash's Creation. I did not mean to use that. Oh well. There must be a reason everyone's gathering in this corner. Oh, that's why. So we don't all get murdered. Oh, was I supposed to... I didn't actually look at the the acro list. I probably should have. Okay, but this guy's gonna die quickly. Yeah, no more bombs. No, I don't need it. All this gear is worse than what I've got. Alright, I've learned Dragoon's gotta die first? There we go, Dragoon's half dead already. Oops, I hit the wrong thing. More treasure, more gear, more stuff that I don't need. Ink Mage, Spectral Ink Mage. Gonna love the names of these. If there's one thing I kind of miss that they changed about Astrologian, by the way, is the fact that you're not able to give people mana anymore. They kind of switched how the cards worked. Wasn't really a fan of that change. Well, that's what I mean. Like, they're still useful, but they don't have any real flavor to them anymore, if that makes sense. They feel like they suck the life out of the cards. And they're about to change Astrologian again with the expansion, and it's not going to be a bubble healer anymore. It'll be a regen over time, which is what I kind of focused on. I never use the bubble heals. Spectral Berserker. Oh, I agree. Oh shit. I didn't know there was an area I couldn't step in. Did he seriously just pop his shield wall of sorts? Holy crap, he created a freaking crater. Huh? I'm guessing we're supposed to stay in the crater. Oh, Jesus Christ! Well, screwed that up. Or I didn't step in the crater far enough. Oh. Oh my god. This is... I gotta stop trying to kill myself. Oh, me and him didn't get the concept. Well, if he gets me up, I can at least raise the other person. Oh, we both got up. Oh. I gotta stop dying to stupid stuff. Oh, how did I get hit? Please just die. There we go. It'd be cool if there was a Berserk class in this game. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's called Warrior. Oh, I guess I got a piece of gear without even knowing it. I guess that'll be good for my Astro once I get up there, at least.
I think that's the last of them.
Apparently even they have limits. Nevertheless, we should remain vigilant.
Urianger, something occurred to me while we were fighting. These enemies.
They're from others.
Heroes hailing from other shards.
I was about to say that.
To deliver this world from its doom. Scant moments after the star shower did they appear, as yet more souls were inspired to walk the hero's path, no doubt. Thus did hopes for salvation of realms near and far resonate and converge, lending still greater strength unto our adversary.
Huh.
So that's Elidibus's game. But First things first. If the rings are the same as the Exarchs, then we need to ask him how that's possible.
It's kind of crazy.
Close. Let us press on.
They come.
More? Holy crap.
So near and yet so far.
In the chaos of conflict, one can always find an opening to exploit.
Like a true thief.
That is a wise man indeed, and good with a gun. But yes, I dare say we can create an opening wide enough for at least one of us to slip through. That being you, of course, though others are welcome to follow in your way. Reen and I will keep our guests occupied.
Brave and selfless as ever. Yet the two of you may struggle to fool our foes, etherically sensitive as they are. Had you a comrade who could use destructive magics to wreak havoc upon the ambient ether, on the other hand?
Very well. I too shall assist in the diversionary effort.
Oh, not this old dance again. Yes, obviously I'll stay and fight. Alphino, I'm about to do a great many stupid and reckless things. Watch my back, would you?
Gotta love these two.
There you have it. Take care of yourself, my friend.
Make it a nice big opening, eh? Have enough lives for... You don't have enough lives for this? Use your magic sparingly, do you hear me? I'm gonna say you don't have enough lives for this.
Rest assured, I have no intention of expending any of mine this day.
Finished? Then let's begin.
Open up with a level 2 limit break. Nice. Short while earlier in the ocular. Did he do it?
Tis done.
Oh, let me see, let me see! Yes! Your memories are preserved safely within. We've done it at last!
I have inspected the other vessels. They are all ready to receive of our friends' memories.
Oh, excellent! Excellent! I shall have my familiars bear word to them at once!
Oh no. No. Of all people.
Elidibus.
It was not until I observed the battle between MSQ and the Warrior of Darkness that I realized what I must do. I will summon heroes from other worlds unto the first, just as you did. Their presence shall serve to empower me, granting me the strength to crush my enemy.
Though it pains me to disappoint you, I feel compelled to explain that the magic in question requires no small amount of preparation.
But you assume I require my champions to be summoned in their entirety. do not. Their souls needn't even be whole. My purpose requires no more than their burning desire to vanquish evil. This I shall sear upon the ether, raising thereby an army of phantom heroes to whom I shall whisper, as I have to so many over the ages.
Huh.
Here lies darkness. It must be destroyed.
And you expect me to cooperate?
I do not require your cooperation. Your death will suffice. The magic I shall have from your corpse.
Oh no.
We must flee!
But what is this?
Oh man. As my character runs for his life. Let me guess, at least 3 more are gonna pop him from me. Or not.
My friend, how did you... No matter, Elidibus. He took us unawares.
Oh no.
It was all we could do. To raise a law to hinder his steps. And so we fled. But he took it. With a vessel with the Exarch's memories. Forgive me. Forgive me.
The vessel bears not only my memories, but my blood. The blood of Allagan royalty, granting him the means to control the tower. With it, he has performed I know not how many summonings, calling forth heroes from across the rift. And, as you can see, the burden upon the tower is beginning to tell.
Story's definitely getting dire.
If you mean to face him alone, I will not allow it, not this time. Elidibus has exploited the people's nobility, twisted their purest intentions for terrible ends, and I cannot let it stand. As Exarch, it is my duty to protect them, to defend their hopes and dreams. So I am going to the Crystal Tower, with or without your blessing. Though, I would rather it were with. Thank you.
I joined better that I remain here with my remnant.
I shall send help. Stay strong, my friend, and take heart. By binding Elidibus within the tower, we have done more than simply delay him. Much like our adversary, I am not wont to show my hand prematurely, but the time has come to bring my strongest card to bear.
Which is...
To the tower!
Alright. And with that, I'm going to stop right here. It's a little past my normal stream time. When I first played through this patch, I was literally crying the whole time that he wasn't allowed to die. Yeah, I know. So, tomorrow... Normally I would not be streaming because tomorrow night, if you'd like to tune in and help support us over at that channel, Mr. Washburns, we're going to be doing Creation Cast, talking about Ashes of Creation. After Creation Cast is over, we're starting at 8 o'clock. We usually run about an hour. I will do a stream tomorrow night to continue exactly where we are. I won't move my character. So hopefully you'll be around tomorrow night to see my reaction to the story. Thank you very much for hanging out tonight. Thank you for the 2 follows we got tonight. I appreciate it. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night, and as always, my friends, stay awesome.